What just happened on Jimmy Fallon's stage that made the whole world an uproar? No one could imagine how surprising this moment was. A big surprise, full of emotions and difficult to understand. This is a performance that you will probably never forget. J-Hope, one of the members of BTS, ended up doing a very surprising thing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. But it's not just about J-Hope. There are emotional moments involving Jungkook and Jimin that leave fans stunned. Is this just a stage trick, or is there something deeper behind it? Jungkook and Jimin embrace an apparent sadness, which can't seem to be ignored. In just a matter of seconds, they turn the atmosphere of the stage into a moment filled with feelings, and almost every BTS fan who watched live could feel the emotional silence created. What's really going on behind the scenes? Why do they seem so affected? What is it about these three members that makes the whole world speculate? For anyone following BTS' journey, especially since they announced their respective futures, many have begun to feel anxious about the group's fate. Despite all the success they have achieved, their togetherness is a very valuable thing for fans. How, then, can this moment shake a world full of their happiness and success? What is really going on behind their smiles? It all came to light in just one night on Jimmy Fallon's show. Not just a mediocre appearance. This time the BTS members, especially J-Hope, showed another side of themselves that had never been seen before. Is this a clue to something bigger? The decision that J-Hope made on stage, of course, cannot be underestimated. His action this time may be a symbol of a big change in the world of K-pop music and BTS's journey ahead. But is it really all about the music? Or is there a deeper meaning to what we can see? Everything will be answered. Although the answer may be more surprising than we imagine, BTS fans who previously believed that their journey would continue together now have to accept the harsh reality that the future of the group may never be the same again. These changes may not come entirely from the BTS members themselves, but from other factors that affect them personally. One thing is certain. This decision made by J-Hope on Jimmy Fallon adds to the mystery that continues to haunt their journey. Jimin and Jungkook, who look very emotional, also hint that something much heavier is going on inside them. Not just a hug, but a gesture that there are many feelings that have not been expressed so far. Is this just the result of a temporary breakup? Or is there another reason behind the big change they are going through? This moment raises various questions that are difficult to answer. Fans are increasingly wondering if BTS will continue their journey together or will each choose their own path. J-Hope, who is known for her cheerful and feisty character, surprised everyone when she did the unexpected at the event. Without giving much explanation beforehand, he did something very different from what he usually performs on stage. This drastic change in J-Hope's attitude and behavior surprised not only BTS fans, but the entire K-pop entertainment world. Is J-Hope getting tired of his role as an always entertaining figure, or is there something bigger behind this action? This decision made by J-Hope made many people think, maybe there is another side of him that has been hidden. Of course, this led to speculation about the future of BTS and whether they will stay together after revealing their true feelings. This decision could change everything. But is this a good decision for them personally? Or is there great pressure they face to keep this group intact? All these questions can only be answered by themselves, and in the meantime, fans can only wait and hope that the group will remain together. However, there is another side to note in this appearance. Jungkook and Jimin hugged in a very intense atmosphere, which is not commonly seen in BTS performances. Usually they are known for their incredible energy on stage, but this time they showed the other side of their relationship, which is deeper and more full of meaning. There is something that cannot be explained with just words. This moment made many fans moved and even feel connected to their idols more than ever. As questions about the future of BTS began to surface, this moment became more and more important. Are they just going through a temporary emotional phase? Or is there something bigger going on behind the scenes? A major change is probably underway, and we can all only guess what will happen next. Many have asked, will BTS continue to exist as a group, or will they choose to step onto their solo career path? This decision was not an easy one to make, because they had been together for so long as an inseparable whole. But does this visible emotion in appearance indicate that the time for parting is approaching? Or is it just part of a natural process of change that occurs over time? All these questions will continue to hang in the minds of BTS fans, but only time will tell. The feelings seen in the performances of J-Hope, Jungkook, and Jimin describe a long journey filled with moments of joy and sorrow. Even in a world full of glitter like K-pop, they remain ordinary human beings who feel happiness, sadness, and a sense of loss. So, what will happen to this legendary group? Can they still continue their journey together, or will they choose to step into each other's paths? We can all just wait and hope for the best. But one thing is certain, every step they take, every moment they share, will always invite incredible attention and curiosity from around the world. What happened behind the scenes touched the hearts of many people, as for the first time, BTS opened up the very personal side of their relationship with each other. When J-Hope performs an unexpected act on stage, many begin to question whether this is the beginning of a major change in their journey as a group. Given that they have been in a career together for more than a decade, who could have guessed that this moment could become a symbol of an inevitable breakup? However, as we know, BTS is not just a music group. They have become a symbol of friendship, togetherness, and struggle that transcends the boundaries of the entertainment industry. But as the world began to focus on this more emotional side, fans wondered if this was a sign that their journey as a unit was coming to an end. Is this how they expressed their pent-up feelings about their increasingly challenging journey? Or is this just a personal moment that happened to be recorded on stage? This question continues to reverberate in the minds of every fan. Even more surprising was the reaction of the other BTS members to the incident. Not only J-Hope, who is already known for his cheerful and full of energy personality, but also Jungkook and Jimin, who look very emotional. Their embrace in the middle of the show not only shows their strong relationship as friends, but also illustrates a reality that cannot be ignored. BTS is facing something much bigger than just stage success or personal problems. For many fans, the performance became a symbol of the inner upheaval that each member may be going through. When they perform together, we often see them supporting each other and showing a side full of energy that always fascinates the audience. However, for the first time, we witness them in a very human moment, full of such real feelings. This is where many began to feel that BTS not only spoke through their songs and performances, but also through the way they interacted with each other in a world full of pressure and demands. Why do Jungkook and Jimin look so devastated? There was a lot of speculation that arose after the incident, and it was not just about their personal feelings. Some fans theorized that this could be a result of the pressure they are experiencing related to the future of their group. Do they begin to feel that they will soon part? Or maybe they're trying to overcome the fear that comes with major changes in their careers. This uncertainty further exacerbates speculation about what actually happened. This is a very emotional moment, not only for them, but also for the rest of the fans who have watched their journey from the beginning.